Oh yes, that's right, sir. Wonderful, brand new luxury car, sir. Oh yes, building the money limit, that's all.
Harry!
I got.
I'm watching watch TV after reading a book.
Listen to this. It was the best of times and it was the worst of times.
Stop scaring your mother, boy.
I'm a girl.
I'm gonna call you straight back. Would you please shut up? I'm trying to pull out the biggest deal of my career.
What? Says old Packard.
I'm gonna make us rich.
Rich? How rich?
Very rich. People are very, very stupid. And your genius is going to sell 150 knockout old vendors as brand new luxury cars.
But that's not fair. The cars will break down. That's cheating.
I'll get you nowhere, you take a trip, right?
But could you not sell good cars instead?
Listen here, you little one. I'm right. You're wrong. I'm big. You're little. I'm smart. You're dumb. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So they say, subsequent fall was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. It was him
for? Why do you have green
I
hair?
didn't do anything. You. This is your fault.
What? Me? But I didn't do anything. That's not right.
Right, Dad. I'll tell you something. You're up to school tomorrow and you won't be getting right there. Oh no. I will look out to your principal. I can tell principal. And I'm told him all about you little smart plans.
Ooh, the principal. The most famous Olympic hammer throwers ever. Imagine what's going to happen to a horrible, sweet little goblin like you.
Now get out of my sight, you little corn.
Matilda? 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 4 is 8, 2 times 5 is 10, 2 times 6 is 12, 2 times 7 is 14, 2 times 8 is 16, 2 times 9 is 18, Well, my word. 2 times 9, 2 times 10 is 20, 2 times 11 is 22, 2 times 12 is 24.
Stop. Good heavens, how far can you go?
Quite a long way, I think.
Do you think you could tell me what 2 times 28 is?
56.
What about 28 times 49?
346.
Now this is much harder, so don't worry if you don't get it. But do you think you can tell me what 189 times 572 is?
21,736.
No way! Did you hear that?
Let's leave maths for the time being and look at some reading. Could anyone read what's on the board for me?
Me!
Very well, Nigel.
Here's the first one. Shemale?
That's a good effort.
I can now read words.
So Matilda, you can read words.
Oh yes, so I have to learn how to read words so I can read sentences. Because basically a sentence is just a big bunch of words. And if you can't read words, you've got no chance of books.
And have you read a whole book yourself, Matilda?
Oh yes, I love books. Last week I read quite a few.
A few in a week. Why? What books did you read?
Nicholas Nickelberry, Jane Eyre, Oliver Twist.
Wait here, just a moment.
Enter. Well, don't just stand there, speak.
Well, yes, in my class there is a little girl called Matilda Womerlin.
Daughter of Mr. Harry. Excellent man. Told me to watch out for the brat. Though says she's a real what?
Oh no, headmistress, I don't think Matilda Wormwood is that kind of child at all.
What is the school motto, Miss Honey?
Benitum est magnetum?
Correct. Children are maggots. In fact, there must have been her who put that stink bomb on my desk this morning. I will have it for that. Thank you.
I didn't say that, but Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
Haven't I just told you she is a gangster?
But she can do long multiplication and she can read.
So can I.
I have to tell you that in my opinion, Matilda Wormwood should be placed in the top class with the 11-year-olds.
What? But she's a squib, a shrimp, an unhatched tadpole. We cannot just simply place her in with the 11-year-olds. What kind of society would that be? What about rules, Miss Honey? Rules.
I think Matilda Wormwood is an exception to those rules.
Well, let's go see this exception, shall we?
Ask you a question. Do all those brains in your head think you're headed? I mean, they're not
No, it's fine. I think they just fit.
right. Well, I better stick around, just in case. If they start to squeeze out your ears, you're going to need help. I'm Lazarus, and I think it's for the best for a best friend.
Help! Hide me! Someone put a whole can of treacle on the touchable's chair! Someone said hi to it! Hi, never!
That's not-
Untouchable's coming after me!
That's not fair. That's not fair at all.
You're done.
You're finished.
Once the trunks for the size you're given, you're quick.
Last week, he got through his route and put you in secret time. He just picked him up and threw him out the window.
Don't listen to them. That didn't happen. They're just trying to scare us.
Hey, Matilda! They're saying about a puppy in the choking!
What's the choking?
It says the puppy was children into wood bins and broken glass!
All right. Look. When did this happen?
20 minutes ago.
Where he's been for an hour now, actually.
What? An hour?
Oh yeah, so you see, Nigel suffers from a rare but chronic sleeping disorder, narcolepsy. So when he suddenly fell asleep, we put him on the coat for safety. Didn't we? Didn't we?
Yeah, definitely.
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
He'll probably think he's in bed when he wakes up.
Is it time for school yet, Bob? Hello. I'm right through here. This seems to be my picture at home. Oh, this is just
Amanda Trick!
Yes, Mr. Trunchbull?
What have I told you about pigtails? I hate pigtails.
Mary likes them. She says they make me look pretty.
Well, your mother's a twit! You, what is your name?
Matilda Wormwood.
Ah, so you're Wormwood, are you? Well, Wormwood, you have just made a very big mistake.
Just so y'all know, she's my best friend. Matilda, can I speak to you, please? I'm afraid I have been successful in getting others to recognize your abilities. So, starting tomorrow, I shall bring a collection of very clever books that will challenge your mind. You can sit and read while I talk to the others, and if you have any questions, I shall do my best to answer them. How does that sound? I have a few here to get you started. Why don't you run along to the library and read them while I be on the alphabet?
All children except one grow up.
Matilda Wormwood, where is?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
Aha, so admit it, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This morning you snuck like a serpent into my kitchen and stole a slice of my private chocolate cake from my tea tray.
No, I did not.
Matilda was reading all morning.
Standing up for a little spitball, are you? Well, this crime took place before school started. Therefore, she is guilty.
I'm not guilty. I didn't do anything.
You are guilty because you are a crook. You are a thief, and I shall crush you. I shall pound you. Bruce Bogtrotter.
Yes, Mr. Trunchbull?
You liked my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Yes, and I'm very sorry, Mr. Trunchbull.
Oh no, as long as you enjoyed the cake, that's the main thing.
Really, it is?
Yes, Bogtrotter, it is.
Well, I did. Thank you very much, Mr. Trunchbull.
Wonderful, marvelous. That gives me a glowing feeling in my lower intestine. Oh, cook! What's the matter, Bogtrotter? Lost your appetite?
Well, yes, I'm quite full, Mr. Trunchbull.
Oh no, you are not full until you've eaten the entire cake. Now eat.
Go on, Brucey. You can do it.
I don't want to repeat myself, Bogtrotter. Eat! I'd get started if I were you, Bogtrotter. Eat!
Or even supers.
Jenny! It has become clear to me that you have no idea what you're doing. You, stand up. Can you spell? You couldn't spell difficulty if your life depended on it.
He taught us a poem.
A poem? How sweet. And what poem would that be?
Mrs. C, Mrs. I, Mrs. F, F, I, Mrs. C, Mrs. U, Mrs. L, T, Y.
Quiet, maggots! Why are all these women married? Get me my walker. Jenny, you are weak. You are pathetic. You are, in fact, the slithering label. News! I've got news on my head! Ah!
Well, that was interesting. I think we all better go home while we still can. Matilda, watch. Matilda, you need to go home.
Please watch. I moved you with my eyes. Am I strange? Can't you fancy my Are you poor?
Yes, I am. Very.
But don't they pay teachers very much?
No, they don't, but I'm too poor for other reasons. You see, I used to live with my uncle, but one day when I was out walking, I came across this old shed. I loved it ever since.
But Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. You see, when I was young, my father died and I had to live with my uncle. He was mean and cruel like you could hardly imagine, and when I became a teacher, he kicked me out and said that my dad had given him his entire house.
But do you really think, Magnus, do you think he gave him his house?
I know, Matilda, but I find it really hard to believe, just like I cannot believe he died falling down the stairs.
Oh, Miss Honey, do you think he should have been? You gotta.
I don't know, Matilda, I can't say. But I know that he is being bullied by that man who you pathetic. I was trapped.
And that's why you live here.
Exactly.
On this chair I can
we must do something.
Stop, Matilda, please.
Miss Honey, we must do something.
This class is going to have a very special spelling test. Any child that gets one, that's a wrong, shall go to the chokey. You, stand up, spell newt.
Newt. N-E-W-T.
What?
Tilly Thompson. She is very good at teaching.
Nonsense! Get back up. Spell the one thing you all are. Revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G.
You're cheating!
Of course he's not cheating, he's simply spelling the words. I have taught them with kindness and patience.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom? You stand up, spell Ivy-Cheliosis.
But that's not even a real word.
Spell Orchoki. Oh, dearie, dearie me. It starts with a silent Z. Yes, a silent Z. You're going to chokey.
That's not fair.
We did nothing wrong. Quiet, maggots. I'm right. You're wrong. I'm big. You're stupid. I'm smart. You're dumb. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Look, the chalk is moving.
Oh, what?
Look, it's writing something.
Who's doing that?
No one.
Bye.
tonight today. I'll be a bit emotional because if you're to go out, you always want to go out on top, and I don't think anything will top that. So well done. What we've got in Chantala is possibly the most talented, beautiful, gorgeous, revolting children that you can ever get in any school. The time that they've put into this, I walk Thursdays. I've been watching the drama. You see it in bits. You see it in parts. Sometimes I had pity for those children because I saw what the process that they were in. Get into line here, go there, do that, sit in that box. Not a word out of them. They did it in the best of faith, the best of the best will in the world. I always say that here. We're so fortunate and so blessed in Chantala to have so many talented, wonderful, lovely, friendly, loving, kind staff, children, team, every way you look at it. It's a very, very special place. I suppose I better start first of all by saying that if you use this as a crisis and you look at every crisis and use it as a challenge, don't look at the negative, look at the positive. The drama team were faced with one of probably the biggest challenges and crises that they had come across this year when the Tyviac pulled their stage and pulled the rug from under us performing in the Tyviac for their own reasons, and I understand them. I don't agree with them, but I certainly can understand what they're saying. And then have to go and search mid-year for a new venue, a new stage, and yet they did. And I want to really pass on my absolute gratitude to the centre here in Nuns Island for facilitating this. And it made it much more difficult, I think, to put on a show, but it just shows you the ability of a team to pull together. When I saw the amount of work that went on behind the scenes, and I'm telling you, when I say I saw it, I don't think I've seen Hilda for a week, and every time I've seen her, she said, "Get this, get that. Did you feed the children?" I've seen it all over the place this week, and I'm sure it's the same in everyone else's house. I talked to Cynthia last night, and she told me she hadn't time to talk to me because she was in the middle of a scene of a book somewhere else as well. So I understand that it has taken a mountain of time, and I just want, from the bottom of my heart, to say, it's a privilege as a leader to be able to look at the people you leave behind you and the way they work together, the way they pull together. I'm not sure there are any words I can find to actually convey how much that means to us as an audience when we see you as a staff work this magic with a group of children. So that's amazing. What can I say about you, the parents? I just want to thank you always for your fantastic support. You drop them down, you collect them. I'm sure you get an earful at home of all that's going on. And as parents, you have to listen to it. And yet you always come out, you always support us, you always support your children, and you do it in the best way possible. I'm glad that when I'm leaving that I left, that it's you, the parents, that have supported me and supported our school and supported our staff and backed us in the initiatives. And I know how grateful you are, and I know the gratitude is there for the staff, and it makes it easier to do. And I will finish up by saying this, that I can't really, every child that comes through that door is special to us. Every child that comes into Scoil Bhride gets a wonderful opportunity. And there are arguments, and there are fights, and there are shouting matches, and that's just the staff. I'm only joking, between the bond between parents, but there's a very special bond there that's very special to us. And we don't see that in you, we see it in your children, in the children that we have. We see it in the boys and girls that we come in. We see it in their faces. They're such an amazing group of people that bond and together. And I'm saying to you is, don't underestimate the talent they have. Look for the opportunities to develop them. Look how good they are here today. Look at the amount of time that they put in. Look at what they took and look what they produced every time. On Monday night, I heard saying this is going to be a disaster. And I myself and Jacinta, because we come from the same town, we knew it wouldn't be a disaster because it's always a disaster on the Monday, and it's always very, very special on the Wednesday and the Thursday because we're good. And I would like to say that that's because of these are wonderful, these are special. These will never, ever, ever let you down. And that's what's special. The kids in Shanklin, no matter where you meet them, 25 years on, 30 years on, 35 years on, 40 years on, along the way, they will never, ever let you down. And I realised that last Saturday, and I'm just going to give a small things. I met, and I'm going to give his name because he has family here. I met Shane Mahan. Shane is old. He looked older than me now, but I'm older than that. Shane came up, and it was like he was in 5th class again, or 4th class again, and I came home from that blitz, and I went, oh my God, we create something really special. And I'm saying this is a guy I hadn't seen for 25 years, and it was like the respect, and the fun, and the chats, and the talk that we had out there was very special to me, because that's what we get today. That's what we'll get in 5 years' time. That's what we'll get in 10 years' time. So I don't want to leave today without saying to you guys, you are amazing. You are really, really talented. You're really, really special. You made it. I'm glad to be going because no one will top it. I can tell you that now. So I'm thinking, well done to you. Welcome to the future.
Can we just sit down for one thing? I actually can't top that. I think he's said everything. But what I would like to say to Mr. Kane is, and this is from a personal note, 25 years ago he came with an idea, and this was it. And thank you, Mr. Kane. So I have, this is the last thing I'm going to do because I cannot top what he's after saying. So we have to acknowledge, I'm just going to quickly say thanks a million to Hilda, came on board, totally talented. Will you please stand up this time and take a proper bath? Yay! I want to thank Anne McGrath, Moira O'Malley, Miriam Duggan, Anne Keady, and tell me if I've left anybody out, Paula, Pat Strain, Adrian, Mark, Colette Fiore, have I left anybody out? And Jan, have I left anybody out? They helped us. Thanks a million. Mr. Kane, Mr. Kane has spoken about how special you are and how special the parents are. So I'm not going to, so I just reiterate what he said. Thank you very much for your support. So I'm just because these are the stars, we're not the stars. He gave us the talent and we just use the talent, and he created the stars and they're the stars. So I'm going to try to say it for the last time without leaving anybody out. I've left somebody out for the last 3 shows. So we're going to start with Matilda. Could Matilda stand up, please? Next, we're going to have the Matilda singers, please. Next, we're going to have the Matilda dancers. We're going to have all the children who went to school under, can you stand up? All the children first. And can you stay standing for a second because I have to go through a few of you. So we have Teresa said a few lines, Indiana said a few lines, Matthew said a few lines, Effie said a few lines, Bernice said a few lines, Jake said a few lines, Mark said a few lines, Whitney said a few lines, and of course, poor Nigel had to hide under the coast, so we give them all a big round of applause. So the next people that come to mind, the next character come to mind are Mr. and Mrs. Wormwood. Could you please stand up? The lovely Miss Honey. Can you stand up? And we have the advertisers who sold the potion to Mr. Wormwood. And I was reminded this morning as well, we had a magic trick on the board, and Ivan, can you stand up? He designed there's somebody who's been back scenes for the last, since we started helping the teachers. So, and it's a very important role, and he must be absolutely exhausted. All I had to do was stand there, and all I could see was 5 or 6 people running around. So, Thomas, can you stand up? He's our stage manager. Now, can Lavender stand up, please? And take a bow. And can Bruce stand up and take a bow? And can Dean stand up and take a bow? Because he did that magic trick with the cup. Dean, stand up. Oh, can the cook stand up and take a bow? And, of course, the person who treated you all so badly and was finally got in the end. Could Trunchbull stand up and take a bow? Now I'll hand you over to Miss Lally, and thanks a million. And oh yeah, one last thing I want to say. I want to wish the 6th class children who've been in drama club for the last few years the very, very best. We will miss you next year. I know we're going to miss each other, Larissa, despite the rows. They told me actually, Larissa and Naomi told myself and Miss Lally yesterday to just calm down. Just calm down. You'll be all right.
And I said slay all day.
So I just want to wish all the boys and girls the best going into first year. You're a very talented bunch of kids, and you know when you become famous, you know, just thank me. I'll have to.
Last bit. I hope you're all incredibly proud of this bunch of children, because I certainly am. I'm so proud of the work and effort, commitment that they put into this show. I really pushed it to their limits. I'd say at the end of it, they're like, Miss Lally, we're exhausted. But you know what? 3 shows. It's the first time they've done a third one. Up to now, we've done 2 shows on the first day. So this is the first year they've gone into the 3rd show. And I'm so glad that they did, because the energy was rising every single show. And yesterday, for the very first one, we were the same. We were daunted by our space. We were figuring out all our technical stuff and lighting and music coming on at the right time. So, 4. Oh, sorry, James. It was a bit daunting and nerve-wracking for everybody yesterday. But I'm so proud how they came back on. They brought the energy up 2nd time and up again 3rd time. I can't begin to tell you how much joy it gives me to see you guys sing and performing, because it's a special love that I have. And I just love to see every single child shine. And I hope that this experience that they've had in Scoil doing their shows, Oliver last year, the last few years, and The Lion King, and now Matilda, I hope you understand that it's such a lovely experience for you to carry with you as you're older, to bring your music and your dance with you wherever you go, no matter what age you are. As old as I am, I still love it. And I love passing it on to you guys, and I'm just blown away by the talent that these kids have shown us and the confidence that they've grown. It's not easy to get up in front of an audience. It's not easy to get up in front of your peers. And I've seen such growth in every single one of you, and I'm so proud and so happy it went so well for you guys. So well done. Can you give them a big And last thing, because she's not going to thank herself, sit down for a second. Our lady director, how many years, Jacinta? Not as long as Mr. Kane. Our lady director keeps us all, is on the phone, is texting, is on to venues. Sit down. Is on to venues, is figuring every single body out at all times. It doesn't stop. After school, in the morning, the text messages, the phone calls, it is non-stop. I have enjoyed thoroughly working alongside a lady with such experience. And as a good team, I think we've just enjoyed every part of it. And a massive 3 cheers for Miss Moran, please, who's been doing this for a long time. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Well done. And Mr. Kane, we're going to miss you. But you better have dinner ready for me when I come home.